Like this show and want to make your own? Let me tell you about Anchor. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Now you can even add any song from Spotify directly to your episode. The possibilities are endless for what you can create, whether it's music analysis, your own radio show, or something the world's never heard before. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hello, you're listening to Got Clutter, Get Organized. I am your host, Janet M. Taylor, and I want to say hello if you're a regular listener, and welcome if you're listening for the very first time. I hope you're having a great start to your week. In this episode, we're going to be kicking off the new month, the new quarter, the second half of 2021. Can you believe it? And of course, I'll be sharing my product suggestion, app suggestion, repurpose suggestion, and my book suggestion for this week. And my question for you this week is I want you to take some time and really think about this before you answer. What would you like to accomplish within the next 6 months? 6 months have already gone by. We've got 6 months ahead of us. What do you want to accomplish? So today is just going to be a conversation, me and you. And before I get started, I just wanted to kind of share with you some of the holidays that are celebrated in July, just to kind of kick things off. So July 3rd is Air Conditioning Appreciation Day. Of course, July 4th is there's an Independence from Meat Day. July 6th is Fried Chicken Day. July 7th is Chocolate Day. July 13th is French Fries Day. July 13th is also Cow Appreciation Day. July 29th is International Tiger Day. And of course, the month of July, we celebrate Ice Cream Month. So I am coming to you, and at the timing of this particular podcast, and I should say the recording of this particular podcast, I am currently not on Instagram. I know a lot of you follow me on Instagram. You might not even notice that I'm not on Instagram. A week ago, I unfortunately clicked a link. And by me clicking that link, it just took me down a hole where before I knew it, I no longer had access to my Instagram account, which led to me filing reports, which led to my account be taken off of Instagram. So I believe I will be back on Instagram. And of course, I will definitely let you know, and I'll be making a big announcement when I do. But I wanted to start off with that because we are moving into a new month, the second half of 2021, but also the third quarter of the year. And with that, I want to ask you, I've already asked you what you wanted to accomplish, but what do you need to let go of in order to make room to receive? That's me. I'm getting a little warm over here. But what do you need to let go of in order to make room to receive? And as you think about all the stuff you want to accomplish within this next 6 months, or even in your life, what are some of the things? For example, right now I've had to let go of Instagram. Until everything is sorted out, I've let it go, but it's not stopping me from moving forward because I still have a business to run. I still have clients to service. I still have webinars to do, and I still have other platforms that I need to manage. So I've let that go, and I'll let all of that sort itself out, but I'm moving forward. But also, what are some of the things that you're used to doing within your business that you need to let go of? Are there processes, are there procedures that you need to let go of so you can embrace new things? Do you need to embrace new technology? Do you need to embrace the fact that you need to delegate? And I can tell you from personal experience, delegation is so wonderful when you give responsibility of something to someone else. I'm currently in the process of revamping a lot of things in regards to janetmtaylor.com. And so, therefore, I've told the team what I want. And I said, just do what you have to do. And if you need something from me, you let me know. But that allows me to continue to do this podcast, to do the webinars, to service clients on site now, which is something I'm doing a little bit more of. So that's one thing. But also the stuff in your home and your life. Like, what do you need to make room for? I recently had a conversation with a friend who, whenever she cleans out her closet, I always feel privileged and honored to get some of the things out of her closet because she loves designer clothes. And so when she said, Janet, since I'm cleaning up my closet, she said, so you got to make room. And I realized I do have to make room. So I started going through my stuff. I started looking at things that have been hanging in my closet that I haven't even worn. And I mean, really being honest with myself, knowing that the sweater that I love, it's too tight. And I'm not going to, because of, and we have to understand, there are certain things I can work on my waistline and getting it small. But my shoulders, because I'm exercising more and maybe building a little bit more muscle in my arm, those are things that are really not going to go away. So if something's a little tight in the arms, I'm giving it away. Also, I'm looking at things in my home, things that are broken that I know I'm not going to repair, or things that because my taste and style have changed, I'm going to let go of. Because I would like to come into my home, like I know a lot of you, I want to come into my home and enjoy the space. I want to be able to sit down in a chair and, I want to be able to see my countertops. So what do I need to let go of? And also, when you bring something new into the house, what do you need to let go of? And also looking at your time. What are some of the things you're doing with your time, or that you want to do with your time? Do you need to make room? I have an opportunity. I'm going to be taking a 7-week course. And at first I was like, do I have the time? And I'm like, wait a minute. I do have the time because it's in the evening. So it wouldn't impact anything I'm doing during the day. It's 7 weeks. So therefore, I am really excited about this opportunity to learn something new, to actually get to meet some new people, and improve upon something that I'm already doing. So that is what I wanted to make time for. And yes, I already have some prior commitments on one of the evenings, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to let everybody know for the next 7 weeks, I'm going to have to gracefully exit the meeting a little bit early. So that's what I mean. What do you need to make time for? Maybe you want to, spend more time with people now. That's, and some of us, we're going out a little bit more, and we are embracing being able to be around our family and friends and realizing that's something. So what do you need to let go of? And let's talk about the paper. We have all the tools, tips, and technology in our homes and in our lives to be able to go paperless. Now, a lot of you have the printers that are also scanners. And then, of course, some of you just have those wonderful devices that really kind of organize receipts. Why don't you utilize it? And, of course, you've got your smartphones, because a lot of the smartphones take the pictures and you can email them to yourself. So it's okay to hold on to pieces of paper. I'll tell everybody, and you probably already heard this, I still have my paperwork that I paid off my student loan. That's just a security measure that I feel comfortable with. But it's scanned. And of course, now you get access to all of your statements. And what you can do is every month, you just download those statements and you just put them on a external hard drive, etc. So those are some of the things you can do with your paper, And of course, just knowing it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go of that receipt of groceries that you bought last week, because you're not going to return anything and you consumed everything. It's okay to get rid of those receipts that are faded. You went out and you bought some sneakers, some sunglasses. Do you really need to keep that receipt? Because, you can even make notations on, a journal, etc. Or do you want to keep track? Or you can just scan it. And then, of course, just thinking about your life, what it is you really want in life, and begin to let go. Years ago, I used to sell jewelry, I used to sell makeup, I used to sell health products. I don't do that anymore. So once I stopped doing those things, I got rid of all the materials that were associated with it because back then you had catalogs. I got rid of all the excess makeup, the jewelry, whatever I did not personally want, I gave away. So, what is it that you can embrace? Because once you begin to let go, you will be able to receive. So, I hope that encourages you, motivates you, sparks you to get going in this new month, this new quarter, and the second half of 2021. So, now I'm going to just kind of transition to Taylor's Tip time. It's a new season and a new you. And of course, the first thing you want to do is you want to set a goal. What is the vision? You want to definitely write your plan down. Maybe you decided, you know what, in November, I'm going to do a 5K. So what do you need to do every day and every month in order to reach that goal? Maybe you decided, you know what, I'm going to pay down debt, or I'm going to organize that closet. What do you need to do in order to get that accomplished? And then once you do that, what resources do you need? Maybe if you're going to do a 5K, you need some good sneakers, running shoes. Maybe just to get that home office together, maybe you need to mark the calendar for the next shredding event. So that will be motivation enough for you to get going and get all that paperwork out the house. And then, of course, you just need to schedule and just need to do it. You need to put it in your calendar and you just need to do it. And then, of course, the last thing is making sure you maintain. Making sure that once you create something, whether it is a regimen to exercise regularly, eat regularly, or just keep an organized home and life, that you maintain it as well. So maybe you've been working on getting organized and feel that you need someone to guide you from start to finish by providing you with details needed to clear your clutter and get organized. Let's talk so I can share how you can get back on track and get organized with my virtual sessions. All you need to do is go to my contact page and schedule a free 15-minute session. And of course, I'll also reduce my virtual sessions to 30 and a 60-minute, because sometimes all you need is maybe a conversation with me to be motivated and inspired to just take that project head on. Or maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, like you can't manage all that's happening at work, your business, your life. Let me help you. I work with clients so they can get things done without feeling stressed or burned out. Create a life so you can have the time to do all that you want to do without feeling overwhelmed. Click the link in this show page for more details. And of course, I need to take a moment to thank you for following me on social media, for your likes, your retweets, for your sharing. And, check out my Pinterest page, because it's all focused on really organizing your life, from your paperwork, from your kitchen, from your garage, to your bathroom, to maybe the kids, to those important documents. So check it out. And today is what? I'm going to take a moment because I hear you chanting. I can hear the chants globally. It's Toss It Tuesday. And this time, I want you to clear the clutter from your purse, or, gentlemen, from your wallets. But clear the clutter from your purse or your wallet. Let's clear that clutter so that we can receive all that we are entitled to. My app selection for this week is Calm, because I think in all of the midst of everything that's going on outside and sometimes inside our home, we need just a moment just to be still. And of course, my product suggestion is a 3-tier shoe store organizer, which is in my Amazon shop. And I recommend that because a lot of you, we've decided we do not want to wear shoes in our homes anymore. So why not have a shoe organizer either by the door, or maybe you can put it in another area of your home. But that's my product suggestion. And of course, check out my repurpose section. I've got repurpose the office, repurpose the garden. because there are some items in your home and in your life that you just may not feel like being parting with right now, and that is okay. So why not repurpose them and utilize them in another way? And my book selection for this week is, and if you do not follow her, you need to, Mel Robbins, The 5-Second Rule. I listen to her, I get motivated, I get inspired to just continue to push forward and do all that I'm called to do. And my quote for this week is, you are one decision away from a completely different life. And that's by Mel Robbins. Again, you are one decision away from a completely different life. So I hope you have been motivated, inspired to press forward to whatever it is you want to organize in your home, your office, and your life. Please, you can always leave me a voicemail on this show page. There's a button that allows you to do that. Or you can also reach out to me via my social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. And, you can always just send me a direct message. And I hope that this inspires you to move forward this month. This month, I've got some exciting podcasts scheduled, and it's all around really your life. I'm going to be talking to a woman who's really going to help us better organize those photos, digital and physical, because I know that could be part of, just you trying to move forward. Another woman, how we can organize our keepsakes, and another one about our paperwork. So all of those. So listen to those upcoming podcasts. Be inspired, be encouraged, and know that I thank you. I appreciate you for listening, and be sure to share this podcast with your family and friends and on your social media network. And please visit my website at janetmtaylor.com. And until next time, have a clutter-free day, but have an organized week. Organization is the quintessential element of a clutter-free life. Join me as we take this journey together. Along the way, we will find the necessary answers to your organizing dilemma. My name is Janet M. Taylor, and you are tuned in to Got Clutter, Get Organized.